Late lawmaker Honorable Tunde Braimoh's last interview speaks about late political associate Senator Bayo Osinowo. The death of late distinguished lawmaker Honorable Tunde Braimoh is still being talked about by many within and outside the political circles. Many of his colleagues in the APC, starting with his mentor and national leader of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, have been paying tributes to the enigma fondly called Big Daddy. The outpour of emotions and grief by friends and political associates must have been overwhelming for the family. Honorable Tunde Braimoh represented Kosofe Constituency II at the Lagos State House of Assembly. The brilliant lawyer-turned-politician also doubled as chairman, House Committee on Information and Strategy. The late Honorable Tunde Braimoh was an eloquent and amiable politician. He was a respected personality and was hugely loved by his peers and political associates. Only a few days ago, the brilliant lawyer-turned-politician, who was mourning his late friend and political associate, Senator Bayo Osinowo, spoke passionately about the deceased senator fondly called Pepe. He spoke about their relationship and explained why Senator Bayo Osinowo would be sorely missed in Kosofe local government, where they both served their people diligently and truthfully. Little did the dashing and ever-lively Tunde Braimoh know that his time was near too. He was said to have been ill for only a few days. From our findings, the amiable lawmaker who was serving his constituent for a third term had been hit by the deadly coronavirus. Unfortunately, Honorable Tunde Braimoh had underlying health issues, particularly diabetes, that he was battling with, a fact he disclosed to city people in the previous conversation. He had not been attending plenaries at the Lagos Assembly in the last few days, and was said to have been showing signs of improvement until the last 48 hours before his death, when his condition suddenly became alarming and hopeless. He has been buried according to Islamic rites. Incidentally, only a few days ago, he spoke to city people about the vacuum the passing of the late Peperito has created in Kosofe and the special relationship he shared with him while he was alive. Honorable Tunde Braimoh is alleged to be one of those who received the body and coordinated the funeral of the late Peperito. Here are the excerpts of the interview.
My name is Senator Bayo Osinowo. I represent Lagos East Senatorial District. And on behalf of my family and the Senatorial District, and of course, we are here. Today is not a sad day, as some people mentioned, but rather it's a day to thank God. Because God did not sign any agreement with anybody when He created us. He just created us without notice. So He will take us away without notice because He did not sign any agreement with us. But I want to tell you, my dear colleagues, you must continue to thank God. This is their first bad day, 1 year bad day. Many never witnessed 10 years. Which of the blessings of your Lord are we going to deny? Never witnessed their first bad day, 1 year bad day. Many never witnessed 10 years. Which of the blessings of your Lord are we going to deny? After all, many of our prophets lived only 33 years and 60 years. He even lived more than the prophets. Which of the blessings of the Lord are we going to deny? So on this note, I am begging we should continue thanking God in our life. Death is inevitable. It will come out of a student. What I'm trying to say is that we must prepare. Let our righteous good deeds more than our bad. For my colleagues who said the good one goes, the bad one, whether you are good or bad, we are not the Moliki Yaomedin. We are not the judge. I know those who good, they will not sleep perpetually. Those who bad will never sleep perpetually.
How did you receive the news of the death of late Senator Bayo Osinowo? The news of the most unexpected transition of the late senator came to me with a rude and rudderless shock. Like I told someone while reviewing the circumstances, it was the shocker of a lifetime. I received the news of my father passing away in July 1995 and those of some close friends and families at other times, but none had shocked me like that of Senator Osinowo. Granted, I was told he was convalescing, had thought it was a ploy for him to retreat a bit and reset because he was a tireless and engaged politician, but to hear he was dead was a fatal blow. Share with us your relationship with Pepe. Our relationship began like political associates in the 1990s, but by the time it was transit last week, we had become brothers. He being the senator and I the junior. Unknown to many, even our common political associates, however, we had a very robust, mutually beneficial and fruitful relationship. We spent some private quality times together when we discussed family, religious, social, and of course political matters that were close to the heart. His death is a big loss, creating a wide void. Very difficult, if not impossible, to fill for me. All members of our respective families know each other. My sons were devastated at the news of his death, especially my senior son, who was on the same flight with him early this year. Pepe was such an integral part of APC in Lagos. As a politician, what do you think was his biggest strength? His strength lied in his resilience, tenacity, and loyalty to establishment. He wound his ways into the hearts of his principal or alter ego. Like Basharu Abiola, like Asiwaju, he could be trusted as a loyal ally and disciple. He was forthright and reliable. He also believed in dedication to causes and people. When he believed in something or someone, he gave his all. Pepe spent 12 years at the Lagos Assembly. What would he be most remembered for? The late senator spent 16 and not 12 of his prime and productive adult life in the service of the good people of Kosofe and Lagosians generally in the parliament. He was chairman of lands. In that capacity, he deployed his native and other intelligence in the service of the people, especially the deprived who had one thing or the other to claim from the government or fellow citizens regarding lands. His contributions to the revised Land Use Charge Law and the Protection of Private Properties Bill, otherwise known as the Land Grabbers Law, cannot be forgotten. Beyond this, the charismatic Enigma played a stabilizing role in the parliament. He was the barometer, the peacekeeper, the unifier, the conciliator, the mediator, and the maestro who worked for the party, ensuring there were no breaches of protocol or privileges. In Asiwaju's word contained in his elegy, the departed senator was more than just a legislator in those 16 years. With the passing away of Pepe, what sort of responsibility does this place on someone like you in Kosofe? Humongous, immeasurable, huge and heavy. It was a stopgap to a lot of things and a lot of issues. It served as a clearinghouse of so many topical issues. It was like an angel interpleading for mortals before God. He ran many errands for us sometimes, from pillar to post at his personal cost. He was our leader but more of our servant, our liaison officer. With his exit, we have to brace up and work harder or have ourselves to blame.
àlejò wa káàbọ̀ sórí ètò àlejò wa lónìí àwọn náà ni Honorable Tunde Braimoh tí wọ́n jẹ́ Chairman House Committee on Information and Strategy. Bákan náà àwọn ni House Member representing Kosofe Constituency I. Karosa.
Constituency II.
Constituency II. Karosa.
Karo, Ekushel.
Káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò Ojútáyé.
Ṣé àdúpẹ́ o. Ntí a mọ̀ gbéyẹ̀wò náà ni àwọn àtúnṣe tó wà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ dídẹwọ́ tí ìjọba dẹwọ́ lórí òfin kónílé-ó-gbélé torí pé bá a ti ṣe ń gbọ́ báyìí onírúurú nǹkan làwọn ènìyàn ń sọ Yorùbá sì bọ̀ wọ́n lẹ́nu oníkànlá àti gbọ́pọ̀n òun ẹnu ọlọ́fà báyìí là àti gbọ́ mùtá ilẹ̀ tí ọba tójú ẹni ṣú àìmọ̀ òkun ẹ̀rìn àfẹ́kẹ́ là wá lọ́yẹ̀ àwọn àtúnṣe tó wà nínú àgbékalẹ̀ dídẹwọ́ lórí òfin kónílé-ó-gbélé nípínlẹ̀ Èkó.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni ṣé ẹni tó béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ òun ló fẹ́ di ẹ gbọ́ ó dẹ̀ di dandan pé kí a lè ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ fúnra wa torí pé àìsọ̀rọ̀ yọ̀rọ̀ òun ló pe léèpé àṣáájú tó ti gbá wúwo jàwó lọ gbá wúwo jàwó lọ lóòótọ́ ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe gbá lásán ìgbà tútù ló ń wí so ó ní pé nígbà tí nǹkan àrùn àjàkálẹ̀ burúkú yìí dé ó bá wa lójijì tí gbogbo àgbáyé dẹ̀ ni kò ń ṣe pọ́dọ̀ wa nìkan ó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé kò ń ṣe bá ọ̀dọ̀ alọ́jà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè China ó lọ káàkiri tó di pé àwọn akóbáni wọn kò wọlé sí ìhà náà pé kò jẹ́ sí pé kò sígbà tí ò ní wọlé náà torí pé àrùn tó ń ṣe ogójì ló ń ṣe ọdún tó bá ń ṣe abọ́yadé eléyìí ò mọ ẹni tó funfun kò mọ ẹni tó dúdú kò mọ ẹni tó ga kò mọ ẹni tó kúrú kò mọ ọmọdé kò mọ àgbàlagbà gbogbo èèyàn ló ń bá jà kiri ó tún wá ń bá àgbàlagbà jà ju ọmọdé lọ ṣáà o ẹni tó bá ti jẹ́ 50 ọdún tí ó bá lé ó tún bá wọn jà ju àwọn tó tún jẹ́ tó kéré lọ.